What's up guys, it's codmakesmeangry here, and today I'm bringing you guys a video for me getting 50 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate it, and that's why I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Now, I don't know what the prize is yet. I'm thinking about a YouTube background icon, maybe a shout out, or I may give 800 Microsoft points, something like that. I haven't decided yet, but it will be a pretty good prize. So, for you guys doing this, I'm having an NBA 2K13 tournament, and you don't need the game. This is what I'm going to be doing. Pretty much, it's going to be all the teams in the NBA. Okay, and 16 of those teams have overpowered rosters and for sure will make the playoffs, which I'm about to simulate it. Don't worry, since they have such overpowered rosters, they all 8 of those teams in the East and the West all win their games, so they go to the playoffs. It's completely fine. So, after I simulate this season, I'm going to show you guys who's on which roster. And all you guys have to do is post in the comment section what team you think is going to win the NBA Finals in this video. You can't post it in a future video. Now, I'm going to give you guys about 2 days, 48 hours, as I upload this, to make your decision. Post in the comment section who you think is going to win. Now, this is the thing. Since there's 16 teams, and let's say there's 30 people that enter, or more or less, whatever it is, and a bunch of people pick, for example, the Indiana Pacers, or so many people pick the Boston Celtics, okay, it doesn't matter. If they win the whole thing, anybody that picked them will go to the next round. Now, this is how it's going to work. If only one person picks a single team, so let's say only one person picks the Philadelphia 76ers to win, and they win the NBA Finals, then you win the prize only. But if it's a split tie between a certain amount of subscribers, certain amount of people that entered, then it's going to come down to, after that, I'll decide like a split thing, how we're going to decide who wins. I may do another tournament between just those people that got it right, or I may just do a random draw or something like that. So, haven't decided on that yet, but here's pretty much the playoff seats right now, which you can tell there is still 1-2 games left for each team in the season, so this isn't how how it's going to totally finish up, because you can see some of these things are pretty close. So now we're going to simulate the last day of the season, and then I'm going to get on with different rosters and stuff. So here are some awards. So remember, keep in mind all of these things you're seeing in this video to pick the team you want, and in the end of the video I'm going to show you a bunch of NBA Finals that I simulated with these exact same teams, exact same seats, and they simulated it a bunch just to show you guys how fair everything really is, and everyone has a complete fair chance to win this. So currently I'm just saving this, so when I do that stuff in the end of the video, I can keep going back and going back and going back without having to go back into the season. So now I pretty much have saved these playoffs. Everyone's a fair game. If you have any questions, you can send me a message on YouTube. Don't post it in the comments section. I just want the comment section just to be for comments or just pretty much like what team you want. So now I'm going through all of the rosters of the teams that are in the playoffs. So you just saw the 76ers, how they have Chris Paul. Now Chicago Bulls, as I said, they had Kevin Love, but I took him out because his team wins way too often, so he's not in this playoffs. As you see, Kyrie Irving's on the Celtics. You have Dwayne Wade and Tony Parker on the Clippers. So you can just look at these rosters and their overall ratings. You can just tell how they're overpowered as hell. Here's the Grizzlies, how they have Kobe Bryant and John Wall and some other great players. And I'm just flying through these rosters, so if you want to research a little bit throughout this video, you can always pause and check the roster. So Derrick Rose is on the Atlanta Hawks, and he is healthy. Don't worry, any player that is injured is healthy. As I said, though, Kevin Love will not be in the playoffs. Drew Holiday is on the Miami Heat, and as you can tell, a lot of these teams are very fair. Some have a couple bit better players than others, but you'll see in the end of the video, it's everyone's game. Dwight Howard's on the Hornets. And then we're going to scroll over a little bit more. We got Rajon Rondo in the New York Knicks and Blake Griffin. And you can also see all up arrows on these teams that made the playoffs because they all played so well together during the season that their percentage and rating went up. So you can see Stephen Curry and Josh Smith is on the Los Angeles Lakers. And you can just tell how some of these teams have some same players, but most don't. And then LeBron James, yes, he is on the Indiana Pacers. Now, I'm going to go over something while we talk about him. Do not just pick a team like the Pacers that have LeBron, or don't pick a team like the Warriors, which you're going to see in a minute, that have Kevin Durant, or Grizzlies that have Kobe. Here, Russell Westbrook's with the Raptors. I'm just going to tell you right now, the bandwagoning will not work in this tournament, and you'll see it in the end of the video how many different teams can win. And there's even teams that may have not have shown that didn't win, but they still have a chance to win in the next one. You never know. And James Harden and Rudy Gay are on the Spurs. All of these teams are even. It's all fair games to everyone. So don't be one of those people that's just like, oh, LeBron's in the Pacers. I'm just going to hop on his wagon, and I'm sure LeBron won't lose. I'm just going to tell you right now, I simulated this about 30 times, and LeBron and the Pacers won, I think, once. Possibly twice. So it's anyone's game, and here's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant only won once or twice as well. So it's almost every single team won, and I'm about to show you right now the different outcomes of the things I simulated. I didn't put all of them in because that would be way too long, but I put in a good 10 games, 10 different finals that did happen. So just to show you guys how even it is. And just because the Knicks didn't win a finals or the Grizzlies didn't win a finals doesn't mean they're not going to win the next one. Here's a prime example of how it's completely fair. The 76ers, the 8th seed, went all the way and swept the Los Angeles Lakers, okay? Here's another thing. The Raptors beat the Clippers. The Clippers are the number 1 seed. Just because they're the number 1 seed doesn't mean they're going to win the NBA Finals, and that's completely for sure. Here's another example. The Warriors beat the Heat, and the Grizzlies actually almost went to the Finals, and they're also the 8th seed. The Boston Celtics beat the Lakers. So just because teams are repeating doesn't mean that they're going to win the NBA Finals the second time. Here's another one. The Thunder beat the Bulls. The Bulls are a good team and all, but, it's anyone's game. Here's another example, how the Thunder lose to the Hawks. So all of these pretty much go to show you, and I'm not going to commentate on the rest of them, but pretty much just goes to show you how even this is and that anybody can win the finals. And I hope you guys use all of this information I have given you to do a really good logical pick, or you can take a shot in the dark, a team that nobody's picked, so if they do win, you automatically win. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to me. I appreciate it so much. I know this is a long vid, and peace out, guys.